Imagine if the map of America's western states didn't look like this, but instead looked like this. It kind of warps your brain a little bit seeing familiar state boundaries disappear, but in a lot of ways, this proposed map from the late 1800s actually makes more sense than the current map of the United States we have now. Allow me to explain. The man behind the map is Major John Wesley Powell. Powell is most famous for being the one-armed Civil War veteran who led the first successful boat expedition down the Colorado River through the Grand Canyon back in 1869. To accomplish the things that Powell did, you had to be a tough person, you had to be bold, and by all accounts, he was a very bold individual. And arguably, the boldest thing that he ever did was to get up in front of Congress and suggest that they redrew the entire map of the western United States and drew lines based on where water flowed, creating territories based on watersheds instead of drawing arbitrary geometrical lines through the desert, in order to prevent future fights about water rights as people settled the land. Why did it fail? Because congressmen from western territories like Nevada wanted to paint their areas as future Gardens of Eden in order to try to attract settlers and sell real estate. They wanted to delete any of John Wesley Powell's idea from the congressional record because their whole business plan depended on selling settlers on ideas of abundance. John Wesley Powell had been there and he knew that that just wasn't true. Powell's map never became a reality and his reports were mostly forgotten. Maybe some ideas are just too rational to succeed.